What is important for you to realize is that as CEO, your value is not in the doing of every single thing. Your value is to define where you're going and then to be clear and lead your team on how to get there. At some point on your journey as CEO, my business partner, who I think is on here today, always talks about, or he always makes the motion of flipping around the hats. Your job is not to wear all the hats for all of eternity. Your job is to start to bring in people and tech in order to relieve you of those things so that you can create this vision of the future and help your team to get there. So your first function as CEO is to, again, decide on the outcomes you're committed to. What's that big picture vision? What is your ideal role within it? What's your ideal client experience or your customer experience? What are the metrics that you're committed to creating within your business? What does success actually look like for any key period, both with your company in the big picture? And then what does it look like for this year, this quarter, this month? You've got to break that down. The second part is to define the priorities for any given period. What actions are you going to take to actually make those outcomes become a reality for you and your business? You can't focus on everything at once. So you've got to define what is the priority for this specific period. And we've got to talk about the right things to do in the right order. You can't focus on everything at once. Trust me, I've really, really tried. Number three, execution. This is where you are helping your team to outline what projects actually look like, those big picture projects that are going to help you produce the outcomes you want. This is where the tasks get assigned out in Asana with the full context added. This is how you give your team permission and tools to move without asking you questions, without asking for your permission, without having to be in the middle of it all. And then finally, you have to start to measure and adjust. This is your job as CEO in the beginning. Later on, when you get super big, you can hire people to help you do this, at least especially the measure part. But right now, that is your job and your function as CEO. You've got to stop the spaghetti noodle strategies. You've got to actually track what actions you're taking, start to figure out the things that are working, start to figure out what's not, so you can, again, focus on the things that really, really do. And that's going to help you determine what to do next.